Hello my beautiful people, welcome to Dear Denee's Diary. My name is Denise. Today we are preparing this beautiful gorgeous rice baked in the oven, and we're serving it with some baked chicken. Now if you're interested in this deliciousness, then let's get started. As usual, all the ingredients will be listed in the description box. Please go ahead and spice up your chicken and your food as you like, especially when it comes to the heat of the pepper and the salt, because we're all different in how we like our spices. Thank you all to my returning viewers and subscribers, and if you're new here, you're here for the very first time, we want to welcome you, and I do hope you consider subscribing by the end of this video, or maybe do it now, okay? Thank you. Let's get on. So here I have washed and cleaned my chicken. What I'm doing now is blotting out all the excess liquid or water in there. I'm using the tissue so I can throw them out, and as I do it, is if there is any fat or stains or whatever that I don't want, I'm able to get that all off. So we're going to cover this and put it in the fridge overnight. If you don't have overnight, you can give it about 4 hours or so and then you cook it, but I did this the day before so I can have it in the fridge so it is very well marinated. So the next day I simply coated the bottom of my baking tray with a little bit of the rapeseed oil. Then I arranged the chicken with the skin side down. Once that's done, you're going to put it in the oven and we're going to bake it at 220 degrees Celsius. We're going to be checking the chicken so it doesn't dry out and it doesn't burn. When needed or necessary, we're going to turn the chicken, and basically when it is ready, we're going to take it out of the oven. For our rice, we're going to chop up some onions and we are going to mince some garlic and we're going to grate some ginger, and we're going to set it all aside. Let's begin cooking our rice. So to a hot pan, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter and I'm going to add some 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. If you prefer vegetable oil, please go ahead and use that. We're going to be cooking 3 cups of basmati rice. Once everything is melted, we're going to add ginger and garlic, and we're going to stir it and cook it down. Cook this for a little while, then we add in our onions, and we're going to stir this up until the onions is all sauteed and looking a little bit translucent. Then we're going to add our rice. Now the rice I have washed already, and I have left it in the strainer for quite a while to allow it to drain, because I want as much water out of it as possible, because I want to fry it, and I literally want it to fry in the pan before I add any liquid. So after cooking out the spices with the rice, I'm now ready to add my liquid. So I'm going to add some chicken stock, and I'm going to stir this up. You can add some chicken stock cube as well, or the powdery one. It's totally your choice. And then once you've got all that in, you can add your liquid. Allow the rice to simmer a little bit on the stove top, and then transfer it into your baking pot or container, whatever that you're choosing to put in the oven. So after transferring, we're going to cover it, and we're going to put it in the oven at 220 degrees Celsius, and we're going to cook this in there. We're going to be checking it intermittently. So here I am cutting up some chestnut mushrooms. I'm going to be using them for some spicy butter mushrooms. I'm going to be adding this just to the top layer of my rice, because that's what I want to eat. Unfortunately, B does not want the mushroom all the spice. So we are going to do that for just me, and this is optional. So if you would like the spicy mushrooms, you can do that and add it to yourself. So you realize that my mushrooms is not enough for the whole 3 cups of rice that I am cooking. If you want to use it for all the 3 cups of rice, you will have to increase the amount of mushrooms sauce that you make. Okay. Once all the liquid has cooked of the mushrooms, we're gonna add our chilies. And if you know me by now, my name is Denise and I'm addicted to chilies. We're gonna add as much chilies as you are able to take. Okay, so yeah, once that is done, we're gonna set that aside. So after about 12 to 15 minutes, I checked on my rice and I fluffed it up a little bit. I realized that the rice was still a bit hard, so I went ahead and just sprinkled some water into it. When I put the water in it, I also fluffed it up and mixed it up so the water can sort of spread out evenly. And then I covered it and put it back in the oven again for about 8 more minutes. So after the 8 minutes or so, my rice was all ready and I took the foil off. Look at the beautiful rice that we've got. Look at that little bit of color over there. That was where the foil was literally touching the rice. It became a bit crispy. I love the color. Anyway, let's fluff it up, and I wanted to take the bay leaf out. I'm now going to add my chili mushroom sauce that I have made, and I'm going to mix it up just at the very top of the rice because that's the part that I'm going to be having. So I mixed it up and then I added some capsicum, and just to give it some lovely nice color. Our rice is now ready. Trust me when I tell you, this rice tastes amazing. It tastes really, really lovely. So I do hope you try it. And if you've watched up till now and you haven't given us a thumbs up yet, please do give us a thumbs up. Now look at the beautiful chicken. We are going to just go ahead and arrange them on top of the rice or on the side. It's up to you how you want to serve it. And I went ahead and put some of the juices from the rice on top of the chicken, and there we are. Thank you very much. See you again next time. Bye for now.